start the first possession.
They love their tight ends, Allen and Jim, per game. Much better player than a year ago with a much better offense around him, and the two go hand in hand. Shipley stuffed. Great knack for finding the end zone. He already has 8 rushing touchdowns in 7 games.
Situation for the Syracuse defense right out of the gate.
Shipley again. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, we saw Davis Allen with the big catch to first play. Watch him here. This is what he's known for as a blocking tight end. Just really clears the way for Shipley. Shipley gets right on his back and follows him into the end zone. Clemson after the 4th down.
Won the last 6 last year after they started 4-3. Uyunglele, lots of time, runs out of it, throws it in a tree.
Pretty good instincts.
Shipley tried to get outside and could not. Chopped down. I don't even like to talk to him because he's so smart.
Well, that's a good sign right there on that play.
Here's Shipley trying to get outside to the left. He can do it inside and outside. He has a first down in Syracuse territory. Stepped out at the 48-yard line.
They run this outside. Watch number 6, E.J. Williams, the wide receiver, get a block. The only way you can run on the perimeter is if your wide receiver's blocked. That time it's E.J.
On 3rd down and 8. Uyunglele, plenty of time, and it is.
Here compared to a year ago.
Uyunglele handed it off, and that was almost taken the distance by Will Shipley. Deuce Chestnut tripped him up, or that might have been 6 for the Tigers.
Another nice block by the tight end Davis Allen, and Walker Parks, the right guard, comes around and gets a nice block. And
out with an injury. They expect him back in another week or 2.
Yeah, last week they really fed him the football. We did the BC game, and Brandon Street said we didn't give him the ball enough.
Wilson has coverage on Collins. It's a run play. Shipley, that's Chestnut jogging off. Pressure, good call against the pressure. It's a screen to Shipley. And a first down. And like Sean Tucker, his opposite number, Shipley, adept in the passing game as a receiver as well.
Yeah, I think both those guys are much more active in the passing game this year because really, this is like an outside run. Rather than bang him inside between the...
Here's Brady Denneberg with the kickoff. Will Shipley will bring it back. He returned 169 yards last week at Florida State. The second half kickoff, and that set up a touchdown. Losses in the middle of the year by 3 points. They felt last year could have been much different. 3rd down and 1, perhaps 4 down territory if they need it. They don't. Shipley. The backup, number 77 for Clemson. Good draft pick by Matt Groh. Will Shipley.
Defense gives him.
Now they bring pressure. It's picked up. Davis Allen the catch. 7 in a row. Weird looking play.
It's supposed to be a handoff.
4 wide receivers. Uyunglele checks it down for Shipley. And he stopped at the 26. Had 157 yards of total offense in the first half. He'll watch as Clemson gets it first. The Brady Denneberg kickoff brought back across. Devil Sweeney was still raving about it yesterday. Will Shipley dropped after a 2-yard gain home. Tied for the longest in ACC history. Trying to come from behind, and Shipley is fumbled. They turn it over for the 3rd. Starting from their own 11, worst starting field position of the day for the Tigers. Will Shipley, whose fumble on the last possession was the first lost fumble of his career. He's in his 2nd season. Molly?
Well, Shipley was so distraught after that fumble. Instead of yelling at him, head coach Dabo Sweeney came over and told him to calm down and gave him a hug.
The 3rd time he had put it on the ground as a fumble. The first one that the opponents had recovered. Sticking with the run, and it's Shipley again out to the 18 in 4 of their first 7 games. He hands it off to Will Shipley
for a replay.
The replay booth didn't stop it. Shipley with some speed, and he got planted from.
And help his starting quarterback right now.
They had one first down in this quarter before this drive.
To get some chunk yardage plays.
Shipley powers those legs and picks up the first.
Number 45 stands the center. Will Putnam up, makes the tackle. Yes, it's a first down.
The MVP of the prestigious Elite 11 camp. 2nd and 14. We're ticking down close to 2 minutes in the third quarter. Klubnik
And stop and allow the guard to make the block. Pull up
here. The MVP of the prestigious Elite 11 camp.
Clemson going tempo is because of a lack of depth on this defense.
And here goes Shipley. They could not get him down. Clemson takes the lead. On a 50-yard touchdown run by Will Shipley.
And a bad angle by the safety, Justin Barrett. Here's the missed tackle. Unblocked guy can't make the tackle, and a bad angle by Barrett, underestimating the speed of Shipley. And just like that, Clemson takes the lead.
On the longest run against Syracuse this season, a 50-yard scamper by Shipley, 3 yards short of the longest of his career. After the penalty for the hold, plus field position for Clemson on offense. Syracuse has all 3 timeouts left. And they didn't get the call on the apparent late hit out of bounds by Clemson on Trotter, who hit Schrader. Klubnik just throwing it up for grabs in the end zone. Fresh set of downs. Clock killing time for Clemson.
We talked.
It's Shipley on first down for about 7. 4 or worse. Syracuse brought a blitz. 1st and 10, Syracuse. Schrader throws into traffic and intercepted. And they have the longest home winning streak in the history of the Atlantic Coast Conference. 38 straight wins. Back to 2016. And they've won 14 in a row in all venues dating back.